Welcome back to Explorando Infinitum. Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary journey through time, literally. Join us as we explore the fascinating theories of time travel, its scientific underpinnings, and the philosophical questions that arise from this enigmatic concept. First, let's dive into the science. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity fundamentally changes how we understand time. According to his theory, time isn't a constant. It can stretch and compress based on speed and gravitational influence. For example, as an object approaches the speed of light, time slows down for that object relative to a stationary observer. This phenomenon, known as time dilation, has been experimentally confirmed through precise measurements of atomic clocks on fast-moving jets. But what about actual time travel? To travel backward in time, we would need to manipulate time dilation in extreme ways. Some theorists suggest that if we could reach speeds significantly greater than the speed of light, perhaps through hypothetical particles like tachyons, we might create conditions where time could flow backward relative to our current experience. Enter the concept of wormholes. Theoretical physicist Kip Thorne explores this idea extensively in his book, The Science of Interstellar. He discusses how traversable wormholes could theoretically be created by using exotic matter to stabilize them. These wormholes would act as shortcuts through space-time, potentially allowing travel between different points in both time and space. Thorne posits that to create a traversable wormhole, we would need negative energy density, something that is not currently understood or available in nature. However, if such exotic matter could be harnessed, we might one day create a tunnel through space-time that could enable backward time travel. Now let's talk about the paradoxes. A paradox is a statement or situation that contradicts itself or defies intuition, often leading to logical contradictions. In the realm of time travel, paradoxes challenge our understanding of cause and effect, leading us to question the very nature of time. The most famous of these is the grandfather paradox. If you traveled back in time and accidentally prevented your grandfather from meeting your grandmother, would you ever be born? This paradox raises critical questions about causality and our place in time. But the grandfather paradox isn't the only conundrum. Another notable paradox is the bootstrap paradox, also known as a causal loop. This occurs when an item or piece of information exists without ever being created. For instance, imagine you travel back in time and give Shakespeare a copy of his own works. If he uses it to write those works, where did the original come from? Then there's the predestination paradox, where actions taken by a time traveler to change the past ultimately lead to the event they were trying to prevent. For example, if a time traveler goes back to stop a disaster, their actions inadvertently cause that very disaster to happen. One possible resolution to these paradoxes is the idea of alternate timelines proposed by physicists like David Deutsch. If you change something in the past, you create a new timeline, allowing your original existence to remain intact. Now let's connect this to the Fermi paradox. While the Fermi paradox primarily questions why we haven't encountered extraterrestrial civilizations despite the vastness of the universe, it can also touch on time travel. If time travel is possible, one might wonder why we haven't seen time travelers from the future, those who might have knowledge of alien encounters. The Fermi paradox suggests that if advanced civilizations exist, they should have already made contact or left evidence of their existence. Similarly, if time travelers from the future are real, one might question why they haven't made themselves known in our timeline. As we navigate the intricate tapestry of time travel, we're drawn not only to its scientific wonders, but also to the profound philosophical questions it raises. What does it truly mean to move through time? Is our perception of the past, present, and future merely an illusion? Let's delve into the minds of great thinkers and explore the philosophical dimensions of time travel. Time has long been a subject of debate among philosophers. Immanuel Kant, for instance, viewed time as an a priori intuition, a fundamental framework through which we interpret our experiences. For Kant, time is not an external entity that exists independently of us. Rather, it is a lens through which we perceive reality. This leads us to question how time travel would affect our understanding of existence itself. On the other hand, Henri Bergson presented a contrasting view. He argued that time is a dynamic, flowing process, a lived experience that cannot be fully captured by scientific measurement or rigid concepts. For Bergson, the essence of time is rooted in our consciousness and emotions. This raises intriguing questions. If we could traverse time, would we experience it as an objective sequence of events, or would we encounter the richness of lived moments that shape our identities? Philosopher David Lewis offers a compelling perspective through his concept of modal realism. He posits that all possible worlds, each with its own unique timelines and events, exist simultaneously alongside our own. In this framework, every choice we make creates branching realities, allowing for the existence of alternate versions of ourselves in different timelines. This idea opens up fascinating possibilities. If time travel is feasible, one might not merely revisit the past, but could instead navigate through an infinite number of alternate histories and futures. According to Lewis, this means that every decision, no matter how small, spawns a new world, which adds layers of complexity to our understanding of causality and destiny. If we were to travel to a different timeline, would our presence there create ripples that alter that reality? Or would we simply become another version of ourselves in an already existing world? Lewis's ideas challenge us to reconsider our notions of identity and the very nature of reality itself. Time travel has also captured our imagination in literature and film. From Back to the Future to Doctor Who, these stories not only entertain but also provoke thought about our relationship with time. Scholars like Edward J.R. Smith analyze how these narratives reflect our societal fears and hopes regarding technology and the future. These cultural depictions influence how we perceive time travel, sparking our curiosity about the future and our past. They create a narrative framework through which we can explore our hopes, dreams, and even our anxieties about what time travel could mean for humanity. Whether it's the whimsical adventures of Marty McFly or the profound journeys of the Doctor, these narratives invite us to reflect on the moral and ethical implications of manipulating time, as well as the impact such actions might have on our understanding of fate and free will. So there you have it, the science, the paradoxes, and the philosophical musings of time travel. If you could travel to any moment in time, where would you go? Would you change something, or simply observe? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos just like this. And remember, until next time, purge explorando infinitum, for in every question lies the spark of discovery.